What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, it looks like all of the hard work is paying off in more ways than one. As father, trainer, and manager, CEO of DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, Bill Haney, who is the father of undefeated two-division world champion, former undisputed lightweight world champion, now reigning WBC junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney. Devin Haney is 31 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. Bill Haney has just been awarded and won the 2023 Manager of the Year. Okay? 2023 Manager of the Year. I want to tell you this list of fighters, managers that is on this list, right? Dating back from 2013, Al Heyman won in 2013. In 2014, Al Heyman won again. In 2015, Al Heyman won again. In 2016, Igor Klimas, who is the manager for Alexander Usyk, he's also the manager for Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko, right? And many other fighters. But Igor Klimas wins it in 2016, 2017, and 2018. Igor Klimas won it. Then 2019, David McWater, he won it. Then 2021 was the year that Canelo Alvarez went on an absolute tear in 2021, right? And his trainer and manager, okay, Eddie Reynoso, he won it, right? So Eddie Reynoso won it in 2021, right? So let's just look at the fights that Canelo Alvarez had in 2021. This is when Canelo Alvarez became an undisputed champion in under a calendar year, beating Caleb Smith, Avni Yildirim, Billy Joe Saunders, and Caleb Plant in 2021, and became undisputed in under a calendar year in 2021. So Eddie Reynoso, who also won two-time Trainer of the Year, is on that list, right? And now, again, like I said, then you have Peter Kahn. He won it in 2022, right? And now Bill Haney has won it in 2023. And what's so impressive is that in 2021, when Eddie Reynoso won it, Eddie Reynoso, he had a stable of fighters where he had Oscar Valdez, he had Luis Neri, he had Ryan Garcia, he had Canelo Alvarez, he had Andy Ruiz Jr., he also had Frank Sanchez, right? 6 high-profile fighters. Al Heyman, we know, has a plethora of fighters with the premier boxing champion founder himself, Al Heyman. So he has a stable of fighters. And Igor Klimas has a stable of fighters. Again, 2 high-profile, Lomachenko and Alexander Usyk, to say the least. So this just goes to show you what the success of Bill Haney and Devin Haney have accomplished, because Devin Haney is also Fighter of the Year in a few columns, okay, for this year. This year, Devin Haney in May, he beat Vasil Lomachenko, and then he beat Regis Prograis. Lomachenko, he defended his undisputed titles against Lomachenko. He beat him, and then he moved up and became two-division champion, beating Regis Prograis. And he upped his profile and gets better every fight, right? So now Bill Haney wasn't awarded Trainer of the Year because now you have 2-time Trainer of the Year, well-renowned future Hall of Fame trainer in Brian Bomac McIntyre that had a massive fight that was highly anticipated for a decade the biggest fight anticipated in a decade, and a 50-50 fight, if there ever were one, on paper, between his fighter and now undefeated 3-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, who is widely acknowledged and recognized as the #1 pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, in Terrence Bud Crawford, who is now 40 wins, no losses, no draw, 31 big wins by way of knockout. And he took on former unified 3-belt WBA, WBC, IBF welterweight world champion superstar boxer Earl the Truth Spence Jr., who was undefeated and top 5 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world. They fought July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena. And to say that Bomac had a game plan and Terrence Crawford put on a performance is an understatement. He put on a performance for the ages in a fight that was seen to be a 50-50 fight. He dropped Errol Spence in the second round, twice in the 7th round, stopped him in the 9th round. Nobody saw this coming. And in between that, he battered Errol Spence. I gave Errol Spence the first round, the first half of the 3rd round. 4th, 5th, and 6th round, he battered Errol Spence to the point where people thought it should have been stopped at that point. The 8th round, he definitely battered him in that round. So that performance just trumped everything, right? Because it was seen to be a 50-50 fight. It was a highly anticipated fight. It was 2 guys that were top 5 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, 2 undefeated fighters, and history was on the line. Terrence Crawford, when he becomes the first male to become undisputed in 2 separate weight classes and hold all 4 major sanction belts. Not on top of that, the first time somebody held all 4 belts, major sanction belts at welterweight in itself. So history was on the line, and that was the performance that Terrence Crawford laid out with Bomac. So that speaks volumes. And then Bomac had Chris Eubank Jr. go to the UK and revenge a knockout loss that he suffered, and he gets a knockout. So when you factor those, and he trains also Keyshawn Davis, who's the arguably prospect of the year. So when you factor those things in, that's why Bomac was a clear runaway with the trainer of the year. But this just goes to show the success and the path that Bill Haney has carved out. And his son, Devin Haney, from the very beginning, what they have done, staying flexible, not overcommitting to any network or any promoter, making themselves flexible to be able to go and fight the best fights that's possible. And this year proved it. He signed with Top Rank for a 3-fight deal, went to Australia twice, beat George Kambosos, became undisputed, the first lightweight to hold all 4 major sanction belts. Came back, fought, and defended those titles against Lomachenko and beat him the first 7 rounds, in my opinion, was a landslide. Right? Lomachenko made it close and interesting in those later rounds. And then Devin Haney won the championship round. Right? Then he moves up in weight and challenges the 2-time WBC junior welterweight world champion superstar boxer Regis Ruguru Prograis. And Regis Prograis has 29 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 24 big wins by way of knockout. A southpaw that's a hard hitter, that's durable, and Devin Haney outclasses him. Removes all the labels that he had, that he couldn't punch, had no chin, and couldn't sell. Bill Haney makes sure that they go back to a region where they make sure they can sell. They go back to San Francisco. Bill Haney's from Oakland. Devin Haney's mom is from San Francisco, the Bay Area. They go to San Francisco and make the fight, sell out the arena. Right? And now you have His Excellency, Turkish, in Saudi Arabia, craving to bring Devin Haney over to Saudi Arabia and willing to back him with massive amount of money to make the massive fight happen that everybody wants to see, which is now Devin Haney versus undefeated 3-division 5-time world champion superstar boxer who is widely acknowledged as the face, if not one of the faces of the sport of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis, who was 29 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout. He is 29 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm. They willing to put over $20 million guaranteed up to make this fight. And they clamoring to have Bill Haney bring Devin Haney over to Saudi Arabia. That speaks volumes. So Bill Haney wins Manager of the Year, and I just gave you a list of managers on that list. That speaks volumes. So salute, can't wait to see what's next. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. And one thing I got to say is people like to knock Bill Haney's style and approach to being a manager and a promoter. One thing's certain, two things for sure. He knows how to promote. He knows how to get on these platforms and be able to bring attention and acknowledgement to his son and their career. Kudos to them. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.